Hello and welcome to the third episode of our weekly Unity tip roundup, where we take a look at the tweets that are posted or mentioned on or around each Tuesday under the Unity tips hashtag. As we already mentioned, we are now in the third episode of this series, and so far it seems to be received fairly well by the community and the creators. And that is all we need to be motivated to continue. This episode will cover tweets that were posted, shared or retweeted around the 25th of January 2022. We are starting this week off strong with a tweet by Kevin. It might be a familiar face, as he is the creator of Last Man Sitting and the Pigeon Simulator. On his profile he teases us with something secret coming in the future. He has an impressive 30.3 thousand followers already. He shares a tip about adding animation callbacks without the need of adding events to every single animation by simply using a few lines of code. To make it more accessible, he added a paste bin. Our next tip comes from JacobFDunbar. He is a freelance game developer and programmer with 129 followers on his account. He covers a topic that might have driven a lot of people insane already. It is about the infuriating effect of changing an animated object's hierarchy to the attached animations. But fear not, you can simply edit where the property is in your hierarchy. Check out the attached animation to see how it is done. Sergey is the next in our list. He is an artist at Snail Studios. At the moment he has 68 followers. Let us raise this number by giving him some more follows. The tip he shares is about the different options on how to handle an object. You can either rotate it around the center or switch it to pivot to move it around the point that was defined in the model as the origin. A good example to show the use of this is in his animation where he opens and closes the lid of a chest. Dmitry Yukhanov is an independent developer and asset store publisher. You should also check out his other profile at codestage_net. There are 1067 followers on his account. What he shares are two links to a tool that tracks the changes in the Unity API. They show which features were added or deprecated over time with each update. This is very useful if your favorite methods suddenly disappear or change. Definitely something you should bookmark. Already in the third episode, he seems to become a staple of this series. Peter, also known as SunnyVStudio, is back with 352 followers to his name. He covers a topic that will be interesting for a lot of developers. The question how to get nice screenshots out of your project. And it is surprisingly simple. Just use the screencapture.captureScreenshot method. And to top it off, he added a link to a blog post explaining the process in detail. And in the long-standing tradition of all 2 past episodes, we add our own tip to the roundup. From a lengthy discussion we had in our own team, evolved this tip on using abstract classes and derive other classes for specific implementations. We show this in a small example covering magic spells. This should avoid lengthy switch case constructs. Overall, it seems to be a bit controversial, as there is some discussion happening on that tweet. Check it out for yourself and leave a comment with your opinion on this topic. Time flies and we already reached the end of our third episode. And as always, we had some very interesting tips in our list, and we hope that we could help at least a few Unity developers. If some of these were new to you or could help you with a problem, please consider following the authors of the tweets to show them your appreciation. Especially for the smaller creators, this is a huge help and boosts their motivation. If this video was interesting for you and you would like to see more, consider subscribing to our channel or following our Twitter profile. For any requests or questions, please use the comment function. Thank you for your time and see you next week.